Yeah, we're live on Facebook. We just went live on Facebook. Now, for those of us trying to join via Facebook, you can join using the handle ITV Radio Abuja. ITV Radio Abuja. Thank you for those of us joining. You can as well join in and watch via the Facebook. Those of us that are going to be listening via the airwaves, thank you so much for connecting to this platform. Now, yesterday we talked about money and marriage. Money and marriage. Today we're going to continue with the topic that we started yesterday, money and marriage. It's a very sensitive topic, very sensitive. And yesterday I threw more light on the topic, and I gave about 2 points on how to go about a successful marriage, not having issues with money, because money is one of the major problem or one of the major causes of divorce aside infidelity. Now it's time to stop making these money mistakes and find common ground, because cultivating a solid marriage takes time and work. It can be an awkward or even frustrating process. Learn how to discuss your finance in a more productive way. Now, I'll be giving 3 points to add to the 2 points I gave yesterday to make it 5 points. Thank you so much for joining in here. I'm having viewers via Facebook. Thank you so much. Please do share the link, like the program, like, comment, share the link. Thank you. Someone needs to hear this. Someone needs to hear this. If you know someone that is having hurdles, having challenges in his or her marriage, you can invite that person to tune to this platform, either via the airwaves or via Facebook, to connect and listen, for that person to learn 1 or 2 things here and practicalize it in his or her home. Now, the first point we're going to be looking at today is salary difference. Salary difference. Now, for most couples, one of the major problem in marriage, especially as regards money, is salary. Some persons are working hand in hand with the husband. That's some women work hand in hand with the husband. A woman is a salary earner, the husband is also a salary earner. Some cases the woman earns more than the man. Some cases the woman earns more than the man. Now, I wrote, for most couples, one of them probably makes more money than the other. Reality will put couples making same salary. That is very rare. Making same salaries or income. Instead of seeing it as our money, you might think you have leverage over your spouse, all thanks to a few extra digits in your bank account. Sometimes the spouse bringing the most money can feel entitled to the most say, which can further bring more problem to the relationship or marriage. It's not yours or hers, it's ours. It's ours. Please get it. Some persons will say, my money, my car, my house. Once you agree to be married to someone, you're not supposed to personalize any property. That property belongs to you, belongs to her. So it's our money, not my money, not her money. Our money is a joint venture. Is a joint venture. And if you are running a joint venture, that money or that income or that proceed belongs to everyone, and it's going to be shared accordingly. So that is what I'm trying to say here. It's our money. There's no reason to hold a higher income over the other. You are on the same team. Start acting like it. You are both team members. You are on the same team. Start acting like it. Don't act like you are in a different team as your husband. Don't act like you're in a different boat. You guys guys are in the same boat. So you will act like team members. What do team members do? They watch each other's back. They ensure they do things to portray good image of each other. That's what team members do. On the other end of the spectrum, the one who makes less or stays at home with the kids might feel like they shouldn't have a say in anything or issue that revolves around money. Having had many stays at home moms telling me that I have so many stays at home mom telling me they feel guilty speaking into a budget or even spending money on anything because they have nothing to contribute. So many stay-at-home moms usually communicate with me. They will call me, oh ma, this is what is happening to me. I left my job to stay at home. That's why I advise women, don't stay at home. Don't be a housewife. There is nothing meaningful about a housewife. Don't be a housewife. You can start a business. Establish a business. Start up something. Rent a shop. Get a shop. Get something doing. Just get busy. Get busy no matter what. Get busy. Try as much as possible to always balance the equation. Balance it. You use your time wisely. When your children are back from school, ensure you take good care of them. Now, if you're running a business or you have a shop where you go to, you stay, you can stay from the period of time where your kids goes to school. You stay within that period. And when you know they are to come back, immediately you can hand over to someone, maybe your sales girl or your sales boy. Hand over to someone and rush home. That's where you can contribute to the welfare of your family. You can contribute to the success of your family. Don't be a stay-at-home mom. Please. Don't be a stay-at-home mom. I know someone called me yesterday and was asking me, please, if your hubby wants you to resign from work because he feels that your kids are, or you guys' kids are being neglected. Of course, you can, but try as much as possible to establish that fact with him that you wouldn't want to stay at home doing nothing. Get something doing. Get busy. Add value to your home. Add value to your marriage. Don't be the stay-at-home mom that waits for the husband to come back. Any amount the husband gives to you, that's what you use. Some even feel so guilty spending those money because they feel they don't have any contribution. They don't have any quota to offer. They don't have anything to give out, to dish out. So they just stay. How can you agree to be a stay-at-home mom? How can you agree to be a housewife? Which is wrong, okay? It's very wrong to be a stay-at-home mom. Always remember you are on the same team as your husband. You are on the same team. And have equal say in the money and the marriage. Always remember that fact. I know of someone that called me and she told me confidentially that she feels so guilty when she spends money the husband gives to her because she doesn't have any contribution to give. She just feel empty. She was working before they got married. The need came for her to resign and stay at home to take care of the kids. Now, I don't discourage that, but even in that process, please try and get something doing. Try and establish something that you can write home about, something that will bring in money. You have your money. You know when your husband is bringing his own quota, you will bring your own quota. Have something to bring out to the table. Don't just be there and be empty without having anything. Your kids will need little things and you would want to run to your husband to provide those things for your kids. Why can't you be the one to provide it? If you do that, of course, he will be proud of you. So some women, they are happy. Some women will prefer to stay at home watching Telemundo, watching Z World. They are okay watching Z World from morning till night. That's what you do. You don't have any contribution to give. You don't have anything to offer. You can do something. Even in your comfort zone, you can do something. You can generate income. Even in your comfort zone, you can do something. Now, number two, that's number one point I raised is salary difference. Salary difference. That's why most men, when their wife earn more than them, they will prefer the wife stay at home while they do the whole money run and everything. But it doesn't pay. If you want your wife to stay at home, men, please provide an alternative for her. Don't allow your wife to just stay at home doing nothing. I said it yesterday here. An idle man is the devil's workshop. Some women, while staying at home, that is when they want to know what the husband is doing at every point, because they are jobless. They don't have anything doing. If your wife is busy, she won't even be poke-nosing into your affairs. Some men are innocent of what their wives accuse them of. Why? Because they are jobless. They don't have things doing. If they are busy, if they are trying to see how they can put things in place to make ends meet, to bring money home, of course they won't want to be looking around, looking for what is not looking for them. Now, the second point is keeping purchases out in the open. Keeping purchases out in the open. Being unfaithful to your spouse doesn't always involve an affair. It doesn't always involve an affair. Sometimes it's when you are unfaithful to a shared financial goal by opening a side bank account or stashing away cash, which is deceitful. The same appeals if you have a credit card your spouse knows nothing about. It's critical to be open and honest about any side savings or secret credit cards you have. It's time to own up to the truth and clear the air. Some men are guilty of this. Some men have various savings that their wife know nothing about. They have various savings. Now, don't forget that debt is inevitable. If you're doing things, try to be open. For you to agree to marry that person, it means that you have interest in that person. You love that person. And you want to share yourself with that person, because married people, you guys became one the day you agreed and you took that oath. So if you are seeing your partner as yourself, you shouldn't hide anything from that person. You should be open. Transparency is the watchword in marriages. Transparency, if you can be transparent enough to your spouse, of course your marriage will be very peaceful. Some persons are so secretive. They have hidden money, hidden properties here and there. Their wives don't know about it. Even some wives these days have hidden money their husband don't even know about. They have hidden accounts. Hidden. Their husband don't know anything about it. That's so bad. If you are into any relationship, if you are married and you are exhibiting such traits, please make a U-turn. Make a U-turn. That is not it at all. If you want your marriage to be blissful, if you want your marriage to be flourishing, you have to be transparent. You have to be open. It's time to own up to the truth and clear the air. Then work towards establishing financial trust again. And always remember, you are in this together. Always. I keep telling couples, when they call me, they complain, oh ma, this is what my husband is doing. Oh, this is what my wife is doing. I ask this question: have you betrayed the trust your partner has with you before now? Because when a woman starts having issues with the husband to the point that they start having ahead, it means that that man might have betrayed her trust. It means that that woman might have betrayed his trust in the past. So if you're this category of person I'm talking to, please make a U-turn. Try as much as possible to make resolution. Go to your partner, explain to your partner, ask for forgiveness, then start afresh. It is not too late to start afresh. It is not too late. No matter the years you guys have been married, no matter the years, it is not too late to start all over. It is not too late to start all over. Please, let this word be your watchword. It is not too late to start all over. You can make your home rosy. Make it the way you want it to be by trying to adjust and work on yourself. The third point I'm going to be raising before I open phone line is setting expectations together, setting goals together, setting expectations together. When it comes to money and relationship, unmet expectations can cause a lot of conflict. The quickest way to feel unfulfilled and unsatisfied with your spouse is when you expect things to go a certain way, only to find out reality is a bit different. When you have expectation, when you put your spouse so high and those expectations are not what you're seeing, don't let your unrealistic expectation pave way for money and marriage problems. Please note that there's no rule stating that married couple have to buy a house or go on a trip to Paris during their first year of marriage. There is no rule on earth that says that once you're married, you must acquire. I was interrupted by this Facebook thing. Okay, so if those things aren't flexible now, stop worrying. Just focus on your goals so that you can make your dreams a reality. Focus on your goals. Focus on your goals. Let your goals be the main thing. If you want to write those goals, write them, put them close to your bedside. If you have a dressing mirror, you can just clip it close to your dressing mirror. Look at it every day. Speak to those goals. They're here. Speak to those goals. Yeah, by this time next year, I want to be like this. I want to get to this position. By this time next year, I want to see my home in this position. I want to see my husband in this state. I want to see. Speak to those goals. Believing that those goals will work for you. Those goals you're speaking to will actually make impact. Speak to those goals and watch how things play out. Just do this and see the outcome. Don't follow social media. Most of these things they do on social media, they are lies. You will see someone telling you that, oh, the husband, I just got married and I traveled to this country, I traveled to that country. Of course, that's her life. That's his life. Even twins that comes from the same womb have separate destiny. So why will you compare yourself with someone? Why will you compare your hobby with someone? That's disrespectful when you do that. When you compare your hobby, when you compare your husband to someone else's husband, that's so bad. That's so very bad. Because if you're doing that, you should know that once you're pointing one finger at your hobby, the rest are pointing towards your side. Now, if you're comparing your husband to someone else's husband, Why won't you compare yourself to someone? Because there are women out there who are breaking boundaries, who are making impacts. All you need to do is just to focus on your marital goals, focus on your family, believing God that things will work out well for you. And I know that if you do that, everything will definitely work out for the better. Now, remember, you married that person for a reason. Now, whatsoever reason you married that person for, always have it at the back of your mind that that reason can be achieved. So many people have so many dreams, big dreams, where they want to see their family in 2 years to come, in 3 years to come, where they want to see their husband in 3 years to come, their kids. Of course, those dreams can be achieved if you can only focus on your home and stop looking aside. Stop looking at someone else's home. Most of these things they do on social media, they are packaging. If they tell you what they face, in reality, you will be so glad you got married to that person. You will be so glad you are happy the way you are, believing that change will come, which of course change must definitely come. I'll be opening phone lines for both viewers via Facebook and my listeners via the airwaves to call in. The number to call is 09047671338. Please, if you're calling, try and make it very, very snappy so I can take as much call as possible. The phone line to call again is 09047671338. That's the line to call. And if you're calling, try and turn down the volume of your radio set so that we can be able to hear you clearly. Thank you so much for those of you on Facebook. Please do share the link and comment. If you have questions you want to ask me on Facebook, you can drop those questions and I will definitely respond to those questions. I lost that caller. Please, if you're calling, turn down the volume of your radio set. The number to call in is 09047671338. That's the number to call in. Now, most men, when they go out, they see other women dressed up. Now, you want to compare your wife with those women. You don't know how much those women husband, you don't know how much their hubby gave them to enable them get those stuffs that you admire. Now, if you admire those things outside, provide it for your wife. Give her that money. Give her that, or ask her, this and this, I saw it, I like it. Take this money, go and get it. Not comparing your wife to someone else's wife, and there is no means of which you are giving to her to upgrade. If you want your wife to upgrade, give her money. No woman will reject good thing. Give her money and see the changes. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello, can you hear me? Oh wow, I lost that call. I think I'm having hinge in this in the call today. Okay, do call back. The number to call in is 09047671338. That's the number to call in. I think I'm having network challenge. I said it earlier on. Messages are just dropping. Okay, I'll read some of the messages, but let me just pick some calls. Yeah, hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, go on. I can hear you. To have joint account in marriage? Really? Okay, go on. Let me hear your point. Let me hear why you think it's not right. He didn't state anything. Now, I don't know what he meant by that, but having a joint account in marriage, it's very good. It enables you put things in place. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Good evening. Okay, go on. Okay. Mm, mm. Okay, if I get you correctly, you had something doing before now. You gave birth and you are at home now. You are not doing anything. Your case is, wow. Your case is different. You're not a full housewife. You're not. You're not. It's yes. It's more or less like you nursing a child. You are a nursing mother, and you're supposed to give your full attention to your baby. Your baby takes the major priority right now, knowing fully well that yes, once your baby stops breastfeeding or once your baby starts cooling, you can stand on your feet again. Now what I will advise you to do is to go around your area, inform them that you are a tailor, you can sew, you are a fashion designer, you can sew. Yes, you can sew for them. Now of course, women love sewing. If you can do that, you have to market yourself. You can't wait for someone to market you. Yes, you have to market yourself. So go around your area. Just look at some women that you know love wearing all these sewn clothes, and just go there and talk to them, woman to woman, that you can sew. You're only at home breastfeeding because you just put to bed, but you can sew. They should try you with one or two clothes. With that, you will see when you sew for someone, someone will tell someone, and that person will tell another person. That's how you will grow. You're welcome. Okay, your attention is supposed to be given to your child. Maximum attention is supposed to be given to that child because you are a nursing mother. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Oh, my community member. Yeah, I know. How has your day been? Okay, what's your contribution? Mm, yes. Mm, yes. Yes. Mm, yes. Yes. No matter how little. Your house. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm. That's just it. Yes, even make zobo. Make zobo. Yes, make zobo. Make it very chill. Package it. All you need to do is just to know how to package your product. Once you can package it well, that is just it. Yes. Mm. Mm. Yes. You see? Okay. Yes. You're right. Mm. Mm. Yes. Mm. Yes. Be on you. You can imagine. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I said it earlier on. Now, I know of a lady who approached me, told me that she needs to do something. Now, I gave that woman a very little, I think I gave her at that time, I gave her 3,000 naira. Do you know that lady started making pop-off at home? Yeah, hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, go on. I can hear you. Fine, thank you. And yours? Okay. That's the problem. Mhm. Hmm. No. Okay, sir, the what I will say to you is I'll yes, just go off. I will call my line, my personal line. You take it, send me a message that this is you. You called on air, so that I can um advise you, because the advice I might give to you now, most persons might take it personal. Now, you are not, I don't know why most women behave this way, but it's not right. When the scripture says, I don't know if you're a Christian, but when the scripture says a man and a woman will leave their parents' place and cleave, a man will leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and the two will become one. That particular thing has a spiritual backing. Now, a woman is supposed to be submissive. The man is the head, while the woman is just the helpmate. Now, if a husband provided money for you to start a business, it means that man meant well or means well for that woman. Now, it is for that woman to be diligent in what she is doing, involving the husband. If she had involved you and you guys agreed on this pressure will not be only on you, it will be on both of you, because consent was made, consent was given. Now, because she ran this alone, only God knows who who advises her or who she's listening to, because some women have advisors. Now, those advisors most times don't even mean well for them. Yes, some women have cliques. They have this clique, my bestie, my friend. Now, most friends mean well for their friend, but most friends don't really mean well. Now, who is supposed to be your best friend? Your husband. Your husband is supposed to be your best friend. Your husband is supposed to be the number one person you are supposed to communicate with. You're supposed to tell him things. For two of you to join force together, join heads together to achieve that thing. Now, whatever comes from that decision, the two of you will be responsible for it, because two people made that agreement. Now, I don't really know the genesis of this issue, and I wouldn't want to take sides. But from what you explained, if actually she did what you just said, it means that she really went too far. Sometimes she might mean well, but the manner in which she went is the problem. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, sir. Go on. I can hear you. Oh, wow. Welcome to the family. Hello? Yes, I can hear you. Go on. Mm. Hmm. Yes. A reduction. Yes. Yes. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. and he wants the business to grow. Mm. 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 There's not much profit. Yes, yes, yes. Some 10 naira, some 20 naira. Yes, yes, yes. Mm. 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 Yes, understanding. Mm. Yes, yes. Mm. Yes, that's true. Mm. Mm. Some women don't. Some women, when they are determined, some women don't actually, because I've handled cases like this one on one. Yes. Mm. Yes. Yes. Effort. Mm. 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 Two good heads. Two good heads will make. Yes. Yes. No. Mm. The truth. Mm. Thank you so much, sir. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you. Yes, bye, sir. Now, the thing I will say is that if you are trying to um, divorce your wife or leave your wife and go marry someone else, what gives you the guarantee that that person you're trying to go to marry is not even will not even be worse than your wife? Do you understand? You don't do things like that. You don't do things like that. Sure. You don't do things like that. You try as much as possible to solve that issue and solve it calmly. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Oh, okay, go on. Yes. Mm. Mm. Then you are, yes. Mm. My brother, Last week, the one I listened to, husband and wife, for 3 hours, they were quarreling in front of me. So sometimes you see, yes, that's the thing. You see, sometimes when issues have gone this way, you don't even need to bring the two parties together. You either talk to them separately. You understand? Yes, 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 because mm, mm, no, one person. You can't have two captains on a boat, on a ship. It's one. It's one. One has to give way for the other. Mm, mm, yes, that's just the truth. Yes, yes, going. It will. It will. Thank you so much, Mr. Jasper. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I keep saying this. I said divorce is not the final solution to a marriage that has issues. That is why we brought this topic. I don't believe in divorce. I don't believe in divorce. I sometimes I advise married couple to go their separate ways for a period of time. Maybe the wife needs to heal or the husband needs to heal. Now, if you keep both of them together like that, in that heat, there might be issues. That's what most people, that's the technicality most people don't understand. Let your wife go on a vacation. You can take a walk. Go somewhere and cool off. Maybe 1 month, 2 months. Let both parties be healed. Once they are healed, you can now know where the problem is and know how to work on it. Sometimes if they are far away like that, before you know, someone will be missing someone. Someone will be missing someone. And before you know it, you will see that their hearts will be connecting. Now, divorce is not the final solution, because if you're divorcing Madam or Mrs. A and you're marrying Mrs. B, what gives you the assurance that Mrs. B will not also hurt you? Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Wow, please, can you turn down the volume of your radio set? Please do call back so you turn down the volume of your radio set. You have to deal with the devil. Deal with the devil and deal with that devil completely. Because if you're running away from that problem, what gives you the guarantee that that other place you're going to will not have problems? So you have to face it and deal with it and deal with it squarely. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Okay, okay, sir. Okay, it's Independent Radio 89.7 FM. Hmm. 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 Yes. Yes, I'm with you, sir. Okay. It hasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. Yes, it wasn't the. Yes. Lord. Mm. Mm. That's true. Helpmates. Mm. You reason. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Mm. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's true. Oh, I'm really sorry, sir. I'm really, really sorry. My time is up. I'm really, really sorry. I'm really sorry. Thank you so much for staying tuned to this program, Family Circle. Now, my number to call is 07036 878937. For personal problems, 07036 878937. Thank you so much, and God bless you. See you on Monday by 5 p.m. Thank you.
9.7 minus money.
Missing person, missing
Thank
person,
you.
missing person.
Yo,
Mr. John
blessing.
Balogun, an average height
Olumide, you want to
27-year-old
say
male
they
of
go
chocolate
come.
complexion
Ah,
from
missing
Akoko
person.
Edo in Edo State, Makeke tribe, has been declared missing.
Jesus.
He speaks English, Hausa,
Hello guys, how you
Yoruba, and
doing?
Makeke.
We're still live on
Are
Facebook.
seen on Wednesday, 16th March
Hi, this is Rex
2022
the Talkatina.
at Kuje, where
Madam
he
Esther is
is
just
an
off it.
alternative